Hi, welcome to Explorations in Economic History. This is Explorations in Economic History and Thought, Socialism, and today we'll be talking about the labor theory of value. What was Marx's labor theory of value? Well, the labor theory of value says that all value comes from labor. Now, all labor is not exactly identical in the labor theory of value. It is adjusted for skilled labor versus unskilled labor, for example, but the labor theory of value says that value is not subjective and based on scarcity, supply and demand. It is based on labor. And the rest of Marx's economic analysis comes from this labor theory of value. It's rooted in this labor theory of value. However, there are some complications to this analysis. For example, some Marxists will say that the labor theory of value is really about exchange in the market. However, we'll look at that and we'll see that, in fact, his proposal for socialism was also based on his labor theory of value. His exploitation theory, for example, was based on the labor theory of value, and that justified his socialism. But there's even more to it than that, and we'll look at some of that today and see why it's so important to understand Marx's labor theory of value and to understand what that implies about the possibility of socialism.